What's been up, boy? Hello?
Hey, I'm there.
Is this a solo pod or
I'm
something?
coming. I'm here. All right. Uh, it's been a good couple of weeks. Like the last pod, I think we kind of glazed.
We shit the bed on that one. Sorry, guys. The
I feel
audio.
like whatever we talked about,
I'm
it's
glad we did it on the podcast where I wasn't wearing a hat, though.
yeah.
At least that.
They'll watch it less.
Yeah. Dude, we
Dude,
got 108
yeah.
on I hadn't checked
I
it.
thought I sent you a text.
Holy shit.
I thought I sent you a text because it was at 106, and I was like, dude, I could have sworn I sent you a picture.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, dude.
And then the next one in the same
Trash.
amount of time, 17. That was completely both of our fault. I thought I checked it. I specifically remember looking at it
The
to make
watch
sure.
time immediately went down.
It's like a falling off a cliff.
Yeah.
They don't even make it look. It's at 0 seconds. You're at 100. By the time it makes it to 50 seconds,
Everybody's like, fuck
it's
that.
at 20%.
Yeah, I didn't expect nobody to watch.
I did the same thing. I did not watch that episode myself.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, it's
That
all
was-
good. We'll be all right.
Sorry for the awful audio.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, fucking 100 views.
Yeah, that's.
But I was gonna say, so anything we talked about on that pod, feel free to repeat it. I'll repeat some of it because like nobody's
true.
gonna
We
watch
can
that.
just go right back. I don't
But,
even remember what we talked about because I didn't re-listen to it.
One thing I had talked about was my little present,
Okay.
and then I had talked about my birthday had passed.
Oh yeah, how y'all all dressed up?
Yeah.
You were smashing dudes in arm wrestling.
Yeah, dude. I don't know.
Nice.
I don't know how, but yeah.
Let me get your vape, boy.
Somehow I won against them.
Thank
all
you.
them farm fed folk.
Yeah.
Corn fed is what I was going for. I'm
Oh
just
yeah.
kidding.
So I have
Joey's
something-
corn fed, but the other guys are just like,
Show your present because I got a good topic.
all right,
Let's
I'm
get
gonna hide
straight into it.
I'm gonna hide it from you as I open it.
What's up with the dramatic effect?
We may have to take us. Well, I don't see why we'd have to take it off.
We're not
the
gonna
pod.
take it off. We'll be
All
all right.
All right.
If 17 people see what it is,
You're gonna-
or 108.
Or
people.
108.
So anywhere between 17 and 108 people are
We got
gonna
a
see
fat
this.
range. See how you feel about this.
I knew it was a gun.
Yeah, well.
What is that?
By the way, it's completely empty. No bullets at
I'm
all. in
gonna
it.
check anyway. Nice, dude.
Isn't that sick? It's
Yeah.
so it's like a clone. They're PSA dagger.
Yeah.
So it's like a clone of a Glock,
Yeah.
but better apparently.
Yeah. What's it shoot?
9 mils.
Nice.
Yeah,
9
dude.
millimeters, a good round.
It shoots nice. Like I went shoot it the other day. Whenever you were like, "What you doing with Drew this weekend?" I was like, I couldn't tell you.
I guessed it like
I know.
10 times.
I
I'm like,
know.
it's probably a gun. You're like, no.
Isn't that gold
Yeah.
barrel sick?
Did you take it apart already?
No, this plate I put on.
Yeah. You stripped the screw.
Uh,
Nice, dude.
it'll come
I
off.
like it.
Isn't that sick?
Yeah.
Show the gold barrel to the camera. The other side, yeah, that side. That's the nice side because you get to see it.
Yeah.
Good. It shoots fucking nice though. So Drew got me that shit for my birthday,
I like it.
and he fucking like the. I don't.
I love the color, that
I know.
olive green. Being left-handed, it's harder to do. I got to do it with my index finger.
Yeah. I get scared when I do that shit because I'm like, they're like, be careful, it pinches you, and ever since then I'm like,
It ain't
holy
gonna-
shit,
It ain't gonna pinch you. How's it shoot?
good dude.
Does it hop around or not too bad?
Not bad at all. Like I don't know shit.
What's funny is it says compact.
But it's like
It like on the thing it says the
I'll show you.
Palmetto Dagger compact. Dude, I'd hate to see the non-compact one. It's a pretty good sized pistol.
So
It's so hard to hold it right-handed. For me.
really.
Yeah. It's like moving around.
So
opposed to-
I'll show you what Sadie's is like actually compact. Mine's like medium compact, and Drew's is full size. But
Yeah.
this is a picture of mine, Sadie's,
nice.
and then Drew's.
Man, it almost has like a Desert Eagle look to it.
Yeah.
The big Drews.
He called it like it has a halo kind of color going on.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that's
But,
like I think it's called OD green.
so he had showed me it a while
You
back.
got any bullets for it yet?
Yeah. Well, I shot them all.
Just some target rounds.
I didn't buy. Yeah, I didn't buy them all.
You need to keep your mag loaded with some hollow points.
I got some
Oh.
another side surprise. So we went shoot it. for the first time, and
Don't.
know.
Like,
but I went to so I got some electronic muffs. You ever heard of those?
yeah, I've heard of
They're
them.
sick as
To where
fuck.
you can hear normal,
You can
but then
whisper, like, and you can hear
but then
it.
it's loud. It cuts it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So it
badass.
sounds like you're shooting in a video game.
Yeah.
But so I went and go get those, and I was like, I'm gonna give me an extra mag. I'm gonna see how much they cost. And then this is obviously not ideal for concealed carry.
Okay, well you're
but-
about to make me happy. Hell yes, dude.
Look at that.
Nice. How many did that hold? Probably
33.
30.
So this is 15. This is
Yeah.
33. It says 31 or 31 on here, but they said 33. So.
Well, so here's something.
But it looks like. I love how extra it looks.
Yeah.
And also,
It's silly, but it's good for Target.
it's
Yeah.
great for that. And home defense, like 4 people could break in, and I'm killing them all.
Yeah.
You know, or hurting.
So,
them.
yeah.
Like, compared to what it's supposed to be, you know.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot of people that would disagree with me, but like my pistol right now.
It comes with a nice case.
Hell yeah.
And
Whenever I saw the case, it's like obviously that's something
yeah.
gun related because of the color and stuff. Typically I leave space for like 4 extra bullets in my mag whenever I'm not using it. Because and so I don't know whether this is
someone could
true or
cock it
not.
back and
No, it's so that the springs don't get worn out from it sitting like that for a long time.
that makes sense.
You know?
Yeah,
So
I don't know how much-
so mine
I don't know how much it would actually
my
affect.
40
but
can fit I think 12 in one in the chamber. I usually just put like 7 or 8 in it.
I'll put happy birthday on it.
How sweet.
They surprised me with Vito's.
Yeah. In BW, you were like pointing at people.
Yeah. No, I got in the car and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Like it was. I sat in the seat when we went in the restaurant, and then when we came back, I was like, "Fuck is this on my seat?"
Yeah.
And why did Sadie put something on my seat? You know, not like in a like what the fuck, but I was just like, she knew I was sitting here. What is this? Like why'd she move it? And I saw like faintly in the darkness my name.
Yeah.
I was like, no, the fuck you did not.
Yeah.
No, the fuck you didn't.
That's
yeah.
some good friends. They spent a
Yeah.
lot of money on you.
Yeah.
There's no way that pistol was cheap.
It was on a good sale, but it's definitely not cheap. you
Yeah,
know?
I mean cheap like
Yeah.
I don't spend more than like 20, 30 bucks on
Yeah.
people.
Definitely wasn't cheap. But fucking sick, dude. I was pumped. I was like,
Yeah, I guess so.
I was excited as fuck in the car. And
Yeah,
then he
yeah.
was like teasing me with shit like earlier in the day, like, man, when we gonna go? You wanna go shoot this weekend? Cause it's my birthday.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, dude, that'd be sick. He was like, when you gonna get you? No one hit the whole time he had it, and he was like,
Yeah.
when you gonna get you a fucking gun? I was like, when I get my new job, I'll get first paycheck. I might fuck around and get one. You know?
Yeah.
Had it the whole time.
Nice.
Yeah, it was cool. What you were saying about your 40? Why you leave 4 out in the spring and.
Yeah, just for that. Literally just for that reason. I
wonder if that's true. Like,
I don't know. But dude, if I
makes
need
sense,
more
though.
than I also have a second mag.
Yeah.
And my whole I have it so mine's not a well, it's about the same size, but it's not
Yours is
technically a
full size,
compact.
I think. Yeah.
It's not I mean it's not I'd say it's probably very similar.
It's probably
Maybe a
the
little bit
same as that
thicker.
or bigger.
Yeah. But I have a holster on it. And I keep one mag in the gun and then there's another mag that sits in the front of the holster. Now I had another topic from before you brought that up, but I've forgotten completely what I was gonna say. It might have had to do
Came out the closet.
Yeah, and I went back in.
Okay.
I was saying, I'd hold on to this for a little
I'm
while.
staying here a little longer.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to admit that I don't have a ton of topics this week. The only media I've been consuming is books, mostly the Bible. I've been reading the hell out of Genesis, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I've gotten to so whenever I first talked to you about doing the Bible series, I was like, I think we can do the entire book of Genesis in one episode, and then once we get to the New Testament, start breaking it up into chapters. After several hours of reading Genesis, I'm like halfway through it. And I'm like, there's no way we can knock this out.
Reading it, not explaining anything. Are you reading the bottoms too?
Not as much. So
You know, you're a little more experienced in that, so I read every bottom just because I want. Even if I understand what they meant in it, I still like to read the bottom.
So I find where are you? It depends on what you're reading, I guess, because I find in Genesis there's not as many life lessons as more of like it's just the story.
Mm.
I'm just interested in the story of it.
We're doing for the ministry, the like understanding the word ministry, the where the Bibles came from. Well, understanding the word.org.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it has ministry in it, but shout out them. But we're reading like their challenge this month is like Acts. You know, it was John before.
Oh yeah,
Now it's Acts.
I like Acts.
Acts is good. I'm
Yeah.
liking it. Yeah.
That's whenever the apostle. That's after Jesus ascended. That's the apostles going out and
Yeah.
really founding Christianity.
Have you ever watched The Chosen, that series on Netflix?
No.
So they
I heard it's good though.
Drew and Sadie started me on it, and it's like great because like if I'm reading the Bible, you know, it kind of helps give a little more character to it and like understanding. And we only watched it. Well, they watched up to like season 2, but I only watched episode 1. I was like, this is pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to watch more of that.
Nice.
But yeah, how far are you in Genesis? Almost done?
I'm at the part, I don't know if you know it, but I'm at the part where Joseph just revealed to his brothers that he's him in Egypt. And I don't want to.
He's him.
Yeah, so you probably don't know the whole story behind it, huh?
No.
So basically.
I don't really know shit about fuck for the most part.
So it goes on. So there's going to be a lot of parts that get skipped over, especially in Genesis, because they do these things where they really want to tie people's lineages together.
Yeah.
They even do it in the New Testament. Matthew, I think the first chapter of the New Testament is Matthew connecting Jesus to like maybe even King, I don't even remember, but like King David or something like that. So, but basically a lot of the chapters in Genesis are just saying these were his children, this was all their names, and this is their children, and this is all their names, and all this stuff.
All right. Calm down.
Oh, yeah. So, I remember the
That
topic.
helps.
Yeah.
So I'll wipe that up real quick.
Do you want to take a quick break? And we can come back. I remembered what I wanted to talk about anyway. All right, and we're back.
Are we?
Collin spilled his drink. But anyway,
Let's be paranoid.
yeah, let's double check everything.
We're good.
Okay. But basically, so Genesis, they do this thing where they just go through lineages and just naming a lot of people that never get mentioned again. And then but other than that, it's a lot of the stories of like, you know, after, it gets good after Noah. Because everybody knows Noah with the flood from like the kids' stories and stuff. But then it gets to Abraham and it starts ramping up. And then Isaac's son Jacob is whenever the story really starts to take off.
Yeah.
Because that's whenever. So basically, the story of Joseph. I'm just going to do this quick. This isn't a Bible episode. But the story is Jacob, who was renamed Israel by God,
That's crazy.
had a favorite son named Joseph. His brothers got jealous, and they plotted to kill him. One of the brothers was
Jesus.
like,
What the fuck?
oh, dude, there's a I'm going to do this because this is actually comedic. One of the brothers was like, no, let's not kill him because then the wrath of God's going to come down on us. So they sold him to some Ishmaelites, which is
There's not a loophole.
yeah. But I'll explain that.
You still gotta see it.
They sold him into slavery. He went to Egypt. They found out he's really good at doing stuff. He's blessed by God, so everything that he worked on went great.
Yeah.
Basically, he ends up, the Pharaoh has a dream. There's going to be 7 years of plenty, 7 years of famine. During the years of plenty, he stores up food. During the famine, everybody's coming to him for food, including his brothers. And he basically is like, yeah, guess what, motherfucker? So, anyway.
Here's
so,
a sunflower
dude, this
seed.
part's hilarious because I was trying to figure out how it made sense. So, basically, the reason why Joseph was Jacob's favorite is because his mom was Jacob's favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so, he had a younger brother named Benjamin that didn't go with the brothers to Egypt to get food, right? And so he's like, they don't know it's him yet. And he's like, no, you guys are spying on me. I know you are some lying bastards. And they're like, no, we swear, dude.
Benjamin says this?
No. All the other brothers, but Jacob kept Benjamin with him because he didn't want to risk losing his other favorite son. And so they go back and Joseph's like, if you want me to believe you, you better come back with the youngest brother. I'm gonna keep the another one in prison until you come back with him. And so they go back to Jacob, and Jacob's like, no, dude, I'm not sending sweet little Benjamin with y'all. What if something happens to him? And one of the ones named Judah goes, we'll take Benjamin, and as a promise, if I don't come back with Benjamin, I'll give you my 2 sons to put to death. And this is Jacob's grandkids.
Yeah.
You know, and he's like, all right, go ahead.
What?
It's like, I would be so mad if
What
you
a
killed
fucking-
one of my kids that I'll kill 2 of my grandkids.
Yeah.
That's the weirdest
Yeah.
kind
Deal.
of agreement. Yeah.
Right.
It's like,
No.
that'd be like, I literally was thinking about like the context behind that is so fucking funny, because it would be like if me and you went on a trip together and your mom was worried about you.
Yeah.
I was like, look, if something happens to Collin on
Yeah.
this trip, you could kill my kids.
I'll kill 2 more people.
It's like, I don't know. I feel like she kind of loves Luke and Matt too.
You're right.
You know, maybe not more or less than you.
Well, Colin died. You better do it.
Yeah.
No.
What? No. That's a crazy bargain.
My
right
mom's
there.
like, all right.
Yeah. Like, that'll make me feel better.
Yeah. No. That's fucking insane.
There's some kind of weird stuff in Genesis. Like
I wish I could like, I low-key want I forget what it's called, but there's like a Bible catered to like chronological order in a way.
They got I know in mine they have like a basically a roadmap. Shout out to understandingtheword.org because their Bibles, they're very honest.
Yeah.
Because I was looking at the chronology of things with like Abraham and then Isaac's birth and then Jacob, and they even have it explained in the timeline that the further back it is, it's like the timeline is less certain here.
Yeah.
And then once it gets close, I think around the time, I forget who it is in the Bible, but it's around the years 100 BC, which ironically enough, the Roman Republic is like at its height at this time. They're like, dates are pretty certain.
Yeah.
You know, and then
in the application and stuff, it'll say like this. There's I forget his name. I'm not that, I have to read it a few times, but there was one guy that like fucked some people over. Oh, it was Jesus' apostle, and he ratted Jesus out to the Romans or something like that.
Judas?
Think so.
He hung himself.
Right. So that guy, he bought some property, hung himself, and then he's like, oh, he hung himself, but then the guy whoever's writing that book in Acts said that his guts spilled out, whatever. And so like in the application, it's like one of 3 things happened. He either either hung himself or he fell and then his guts exploded. And like he didn't. How high was he in a tree? 80 feet. Like.
Well, crows.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know, or coyotes. But anyway, so that'll be that's for another day.
Yeah.
Whenever we get into the Bible, but for today, I ordered this.
Oh God.
The Bomb Beyond Insanity on Amazon in celebration of our first video hitting over 100 views. I tried some,
We'll do even better celebration. We're gonna bring like confetti and maybe a sparkler.
Yeah.
Or some other shit.
This is the sauce that's like on Hot Ones.
Is it?
Yeah, and it's like the 9th one. It's like the one, like in every one of the videos, the 8th or 9th one. And this is the one that whenever people eat the wing with this, they start coughing and it goes into slow motion and it just shows them struggling. I put a little bit on my finger and it's pretty intense. I seasoned an entire pot of rice and I mean, I put seasoning and salt and stuff because it didn't have much salt. But it gave an entire one drop. Gave it
flavor profile.
Enough kick. And then I put 2 drops into a bowl.
Yeah.
And it was, by the end of it, it was intense.
Yeah.
So
like
it
wasn't super enjoyable.
Oh, I like
heat. I like heat too, but I like a balanced heat. Like if it's like there's other foods like
we're not gonna go crazy. We're not gonna eat a spoon of it or anything.
You have like I love spicy shit, right? But like Indian food when they're like, oh, we love spicy, whatever. And it's like it's not even salty. It just burns your mouth the whole time.
Don't even dip your finger in the lid. Just get a little bit off the edge and give it a lick. Like, I mean, a tiny amount.
You tongued it?
Look. Get that much,
Okay.
and then we'll do it at the same time.
That's good.
Yeah, that's plenty.
There's dead skin cells in it. Oh, dude.
That's some strong stuff. We're gonna try a wing with that stuff on it one day.
That's not gonna be fun.
No.
That's so much sauce on a wing.
Yeah.
You better like lightly lather it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It doesn't. It ramps up too. It gets
I'm not gonna-
spicier.
I'm not gonna drink something yet, but I'm about to. I want to let it set in.
It gets spicier as it goes, and it like makes your face hot.
Yeah.
That's some good stuff.
My
though.
eyes are tearing up.
Yeah. Woo! Shout out to Bomb.
I guess.
Get us some views.
Yeah, sponsor
Goodbye.
us. We're not gonna eat that shit a lot, but
Yeah. Well, that's on the Amazon page. It even said like a bottle should last you a long time.
Yeah.
Which pretty
Obviously.
believable.
yeah.
You all right, dude?
Yeah, I'm tearing up right now.
I'd like to know what they use to make it that hot. Oh, habanero peppers, chipotle puree. That's probably it. Orange juice concentrate, natural pepper flavoring, tomato paste.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's got a kick to
I
it.
shouldn't have licked my lips. That was a bad idea.
Oh, dude, don't touch your eye for a long time.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
with
not-
that finger.
I won't wash
Because it doesn't go away. Because I had put some in my rice and gravy, and then like a few hours later, I did that. I'd like touch my eye,
Oh
and
my
I
God.
felt it immediately. It wasn't bad. It was just like a little bit.
Sorry, my spit like
Oh, dude, whenever I tried it the first time, I put a drop on my finger,
Oof.
and it had me spitting in the trash can over and over again. You start salivating really
for some
hard.
reason I like it though.
Yeah, it's good.
But damn.
It makes for some
Put that
rancid
on some
spots,
crawfish ball.
Yeah.
Mix for some what?
For my next cook, makes for some rancid farts.
Yeah.
For my next cook-off, I'm gonna put some in it, like a reasonable amount to where it tastes really good.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna put some in there.
It's not like too fucking ridiculous.
Right, like right now, I just
hot as
feel
fuck.
it on my tongue still.
Yeah.
It's like it
When it
just
starts to ramp up, it's like woo.
yeah.
But after a minute, you get kind of. It still burns even though you drink water though.
Yeah, drinking doesn't do anything for it.
I know what'll fix it.
Some teas. 108, dude. Look at us.
I thought I sent you a text. I don't know how.
We done. I hadn't checked it.
Cause I checked it when it was 106, and I could have sworn I sent you a text. Maybe I started it and never finished
Yeah.
it. Oh my god. It's like once the liquid that I drank, like the twisted tea, provided some relief for a second,
Yeah.
and then now it's just stinging.
It's just, yeah. 96 unique viewers. That's pretty good, dude.
Hold up. That's wait.
What?
96, 6, 8, 14. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 14. Where's our 14 returning viewers? But that's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't blame them for not watching Slightly Bigger Book. That podcast was trash.
Yeah, we might as well delete it, but you can just keep it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just leave it for legacy sake. I hope it doesn't fuck us
That's
for
crazy.
the next.
That's worse than our first pod.
Literally, it's the worst one. We haven't had one with that few. Besides the one that I did on Double, which I didn't want. That was another that was just bad. No. Yeah.
Yeah, that's hot, dude.
Yeah. Some good stuff.
That's going to be
Intense on a
fucking awful
fucking
on a whole
hot
wing.
I think that on the show they just take one bite out of it. Even
Yeah.
still, that's gonna be intense.
That's reasonable.
What made me decide to do it is because they make Pringles with
Ooh, you have some?
no,
You motherfucker.
no, that was like 2 weeks ago,
I figured you wouldn't, but like, come on, man.
and they were spicy. Not nearly like that, but like if you ate 5 of them, your mouth was kind of hot.
Yeah. I'm about to... Damn. All right. Anyways, knows a little running now.
Hell yeah.
I don't know what I don't even know what topics I brought up on the last pod.
I haven't written anything down.
I still have like a decent bit.
I've recently put my little red book into the truck and I'm tracking mileage with it, so so it's kind of, I gotta get another
mileage,
book.
dude.
Yeah. I gotta track mileage for how much I'm driving for freaking work.
All right, I want this to be over now.
What, the podcast?
No, just eat.
Yeah. It'll go away in about 15 minutes.
Ooh, I like to show you something. I'll show you a video. I can like show it to the camera, I guess.
I'll just cut this part out.
Why?
Well, I doubt me watching a video is good YouTube entertainment.
All right, you decide if you want to cut it out. But I can show you the video of me shooting my gun though.
Okay.
So I'll show you that first. But anyways, this is the before and after with the clip, the mag. Sorry, I try to correct myself on that because gun freaks hate when you say clip. But this is me dumping it. It felt like it took forever.
Yeah.
Compared to like, cause I dumped the regular mag before.
Yeah.
But this is me reacting to the first shot. Yeah. And then but this is what I want to show you. Fucking check. So, well, I can show you that, but I'm gonna show you this one. This one's fucking cool. So this is a guy, in case you keep it on here. This is a guy that like is either in the military or he should be. He's just fucking amazing with guns. Check this dude out.
Oh, that was tight.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Shoot this motherfucker.
To do that,
Yeah.
every target, you can hear it hitting. And you can hear it tinging every
Yeah.
single one of them. Like I can do that with an AR and a scope
Yeah.
from Drew's gun. For a pistol that far and shit.
Yeah.
And then the whole draw and just bow is crazy.
That's
and then the
tight.
fucking throwing up the bottle and shooting it, like, what the fuck?
Nice.
You're dead if you go in that guy's house, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you can shoot any part he wants to and perfectly. But it made me think of it because I have a screenshot, I have a topic, screenshot a video to show guns to Collin, but I didn't show you that because I'd have to look it up.
Right.
You want me to roll with something else?
Dude, have you been talking to ChatGPT a lot lately?
I haven't in the past like month or two, but I actually talked to him ironically today.
Dude, I've been talking to ChatGPT
I
about
said
some
him.
random
Sorry,
shit,
they, them.
and it's got me really freaked out. So
So what kind of conversation you been having?
So I was talking to him about the conversation doesn't actually freak me out. It's just what it's able to do.
Dude,
So
it's
I got curious. So it's like, you know,
There's a
I'm
lot.
reading the Bible and I'm also like listening to Game of Thrones, which is like medieval and stuff. And so it got me interested in different things where it's like, so in the Bible, you know how David killed Goliath with a sling and a stone, right? Well, that happened. Like it was a sling, like it's a long rope, and midway through the rope is a little pouch.
Yeah.
You set a rock in it and you whip it, and it throws the rock.
That's insane.
Really
yeah.
hard, and he killed somebody with it, and that's how he kind of became king. Anyway,
That's a badass move.
I was asking ChatGPT at what point in history did bows become effective enough to kill, like to be used for military application and to kill big game.
Yeah.
And it gave me the answer that it came up with and all that stuff. And I was like, so there was 3 different things I was looking at. There's the sling and the stone, the bow and the arrow, and a thing called an atlatl. And an atlatl is basically a stick with a hook at the end of it, and you would hook a spear to it, and it would act as like you would hold the spear in the atlatl, and you would use it to fling the spear even further. And so it's like how they.
I never heard of that. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
This is like an ancient thing, you know. But so it's like these three things were like the, you know.
The pinnacle of range.
So I think the conversation with ChatGPT started about like how humans, how humans became so different from our great ape cousins. There's three great apes on Earth:
Yeah.
humans, gorillas, and chimpanzees.
Yeah.
And there's obviously an enormous difference because it's like we have satellites and like gorillas are still trying to figure out how to get a banana through a fence.
Yeah, they bang a banana with a coconut with a rock, and we're like, what?
Yeah. So
I mean, they do some crazier shit and
it started talking about like all these things, and I was like, why didn't it, I asked it, I was like, why didn't you mention throwing? Because it mentioned all these advantages that human has, but I feel like throwing is underrated.
Yeah.
Because our long legs and our ability to make strides is what gives us the ability to throw so well. We can throw way better than gorillas or chimps, and they're way stronger than us.
Right.
And, you know, it's like, if there's a predator, if there's a big cat hunting humans, if you just get like 5 dudes to just huck rocks at it, it's going to go away.
Yeah.
It doesn't understand what's happening.
Yeah.
It has no concept for what's
I got
actually
hit and
hitting
you
it.
aren't even near me. What the fuck?
So it leaves. And then obviously that gets expounded into technology that makes delivering energy at a distance more effective. So I was
Like
talking
a
to
gun or a bow
ChatGPT.
or-
I was like, so I literally was like, what's better at delivering energy? And it was like, obviously it would be the sling because, and I made it break
The
down.
sling's insane to be accurate with. Like that, a
Yes.
slingshot, crazy enough to be accurate with.
Slingshots are modern because
A
elastics
sling?
weren't what they are now.
A sling
Like,
is the most craziest shit to me that you can at all hit where you want to hit with that.
Yeah, but I mean, if you've been doing it all
I don't
your life,
understand it, yeah.
like if you give one of those to a kid who's a shepherd, which David was, and you have to drive off wolves with it.
Yeah.
Whenever there's no wolves around, what do you think he's doing?
Yeah.
Picking up rocks and throwing, and he looks at something and throws at it. So he's been doing this for over a decade, every day, all day, just for fun. And then now someone is like, "Hey, kill that guy." He just puts a rock in his sling and smokes the dude. Like, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, a bow takes a lot of training too, but maybe not as much as a sling.
Yeah.
So I was like, so ChatGPT, I said, what pound draw weight for a bow would it take to deliver the same amount of energy as a 5'9" man using a 3-foot sling who can normally throw 50 miles an hour?
Yeah.
And dude, within seconds, it spat out all the equations, explaining itself, and then said it would have to be a 900-pound draw weight bow,
Jesus.
which is impossible. Like a war bow from like the high medieval era would be like 160, and that's like the heaviest bows.
You gotta cock that back with your feet.
Yeah, it's not no normal dudes. These are like trained archers. Yeah, want to pull these things back. So then, that was interesting. But wait a second, there's a difference, because then I said, so the energy delivered per square inch, what's the difference in that? And then all of a sudden the bow was much stronger because, you got an area this big versus an area this big.
Yeah.
The energy can be way different.
Yeah.
But you end up with the difference in piercing versus just blunt damage and all these things.
Yeah.
But it had equations and stuff spat out at me. I'm like, dude, this is.
Yeah.
If I would ask like a team of physicists this question, they'd be like, we'll get back to you like in a couple days.
Yeah.
Right. But ChatGPT did it, and then I was like, dude, how many jobs are about to disappear? I told Paige, I was like, dude, how long before AI is able to do a better job than 200 of your peers in an entire day?
Yeah.
And AI will be able to do
I
it
told
in
Paige
minutes.
about one day with the estimating and shit. I was like, if it can't already, which some, there's certain AIs that like models and shit that aren't even released to the public, of course. Like it's like the military, like certain technology is not released to us to whatever. But I was like, I guarantee if not already, there's like AI that like can do her job. And
Yeah.
it's like you send it a sheet of plans and it's like calculate how much dirt I need, how much stone I need, how much gravel, how much all
All
that
right.
shit, how much material, how much labor, how much, and then it'll just you know.
Here's a great segue into the next point. But part of her
Whoa now.
job is talking to other people
Right.
and getting their prices. I said,
Yeah.
but wait a second. How long until AI can make a phone call and the other company's AI picks up that phone call?
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden the AI is making what would normally be 1,000 5-minute phone calls in the matter of seconds, too.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, eventually a construction company would be able to price out perfectly every job that's available in the country within a matter of minutes.
Yeah.
Like
Because it can
it
search
just
the web
comes to
in
that point.
seconds. Yeah,
Yeah,
like or minutes,
it's
whatever.
gonna get so crazy.
Um, I've seen two things is like I seen a video of some people. I think it was ChatGPT, but they took two phones with ChatGPT and basically like started a conversation, and they
Yeah,
started conversating between each other. And I don't remember where it went, but it was just like it got to interesting points that, for lack of a good story, I don't
yeah,
fucking remember. But it was interesting seeing them start chat because it was like, "What do you need?" And it was like, blah, 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 "What would you like?" And then it started
yeah.
as basic as that. Um, but like one cool thing I did with it, I was at fucking PetSmart, and I got out my like it's not that cool, but I got out my car and I found a rolled up note in the tree where I always park next to a curb so I can like hug the curb so I get more space. And I was next to a tree, like a small tree, and I saw a note in it. I was like, it's a fucking treasure hunt. And I was
Yeah.
like, whatever. So I opened it. I was like, what can this be? Because it was like tucked
I would
in.
have done the same.
It was tucked between a branch and shit. And
Yeah,
I was like,
it was like milk,
this
eggs,
is
sugar.
right. It was like dog food, cat food, litter.
Yeah,
But I was like, this is so mysterious. And even more mysterious is I opened it up and it's a bunch of chemical equations. And I was like, someone trying to kill somebody? Like, what
yeah,
is this? Like
yeah.
how to like dissolve a body in acid is what I'm like. My mind goes to the extreme. Or how to dissolve a dog,
Yeah.
I guess. At PetSmart.
ChatGPT was like, "That's water, dumbass."
Yeah, right. H2O.
Yeah.
And so it was a bunch of different equations, and then basically but like the how to break down and how a human would analyze the equations and how to learn. I guess it was just a cheat sheet, is what it
Yeah.
seemed to be, and that's what it identified it as. But it was like some other like it wasn't nothing crazy. It
Yeah.
wasn't like
Yeah. Obviously, it was just
this type of acid is used to dissolve purely human bodies.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't nothing crazy like that, but it was like it literally was complete gibberish to me. And it was handwritten.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't super neat either.
Yeah.
And like it even identified like errors in the notes and shit like that.
Dang.
And it was like, this isn't correct. This is how if that's what they were going for, this is what it should be for hydrochloric acid or
Yeah.
whatever the fuck. Like I was like, what the fuck? And I
Yeah.
had a feeling it could do it, and it did it. But I was like, I was wondering if it could handle the handwriting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Thing. It was cool.
Dude,
But,
I watched this YouTuber that does chess.
dude,
He
yeah.
like covers chess tournament,
Yeah.
all this stuff. He did a tournament with all the AIs playing chess, like just the chat bots.
Yeah.
And he put the actual strongest chess computer against him, and it mopped the floor with all of them.
Yeah.
But so he did it like a year or two ago with the original ChatGPT, like Grok, Google's AI, Meta AI, and stuff, and they were all fucking up. Like
Yeah.
they would not remember that pieces were gone, or they'd like suggest illegal moves.
Yeah.
And he would be like letting them do it, even against Stockfish, the actual chess computer.
Yeah.
And Stockfish would still win and stuff. But then he recently did it again. And but in this one, I think I think he explained that Google had seen his tournament, and so they put on another one. But if one of the chat bots would suggest an illegal move, they would get kicked. It would be an automatic loss.
Yeah.
And it only happened like twice.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was just showing games of the AI, like the chat bots,
Yeah.
playing chess against each other. And what's interesting is, I don't think these chat bots are as good as the best people on Earth.
No, because you told me about that. What's that guy's name? One of the best chess players in the world.
Magnus.
So Magnus, the fact that he can beat an AI,
No, 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 no. He can't.
I thought he did.
No,
I thought you
no,
told me he did beat one.
no,
No?
no.
Oh.
He could beat probably like Chat GPT
Yeah.
because Chat GPT isn't a chess bot. It just,
Yeah.
it kind of just surfs the
I
web.
would think
No,
like
the strongest computer,
I would think
the
it's not
strongest
now, but
computer that it's widely believed that no human will ever be able to beat a computer in chess.
right.
A chess
Because
computer.
they can
game.
calculate. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I like when the chess.
And also another thing that fucks up humans in chess is time, which
Yeah.
10 minutes might as well be an eternity to a computer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
because you watch these tournaments and like whenever the best is whenever it's Magnus Carlsen and there's a Japanese. It's an American guy, but he's of Japanese descent. His name's Hikaru Nakamura, and he's basically the second best chess player. And like whenever they're going at it, whenever the time is getting low, they fuck up.
Yeah.
And it's interesting to see. And whenever
play a
Gotham
chess
Chess, the
10 minutes
YouTuber
is
that I'm
crazy.
talking about, is like showing their games, the computer will put like question marks next to the move where it's like, dude, you fucked that up.
Yeah.
The computer's like, what?
Stupid.
Yeah. So,
I don't even like playing against you in chess. I feel like I'm getting attacked every second.
yeah.
I play against like Jazz and I'm like I'm more confident, and then with you
Yeah.
I'm like if I move here
I'm not even good though. Like
well like
I'm just more.
I
I'm
think
more
you're-
willing to
I
sacrifice pieces.
think you're more aggressive with it, so that
Yeah.
I think I'm more defensive, and that makes me nervous. So I question moves more, and I take
Yeah.
longer. But also like I'll play out one move and then be like, what if I play out this move, and I start playing out 4 steps ahead with different pieces, and then that's why I'm taking so long.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're more aggressive, so like I'm like I don't want to lose anything. I try not to lose anything for as long as possible, kind of thing.
What's funny is I could even show you some of the videos if you watch these grandmasters play.
Yeah.
And the guy who the YouTube I'm watching it, the channel name is Gotham Chess. Shout out to him. He's very entertaining, very fun. And like he's not quite a grandmaster, but he's close. But you see some of these moves that the grandmasters make, and it'll show like whenever they make a best move, according to the computer, so often it doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
Who doesn't know anything. But he explains why it's such a good move.
Yeah, 5 steps ahead. He has a plan for like.
Yeah.
He wants you to attack this piece so that he can do this.
Or you'll see, like, the main thing I noticed that these people do that I never see is if you see a piece that you think is hanging, but there might be some risk to it, a lot of times they'll move right next to it. And it's like, oh, they didn't take it, but they moved right next to it, and they're blocking or setting something else up that I never would have seen.
Right.
You could have given me 10 years.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have seen that move.
I tried, I tried different like methods and shit. Like right now, I'm trying something more experimental on Jazz, but like we're moving because normally I move all my pawns and then I move.
Yeah.
I don't know. But playing with you, I'm more like I think you beat me more times, but like
In real life, whenever we have that, I think we're still even.
like
On our 20-minute games.
I don't feel like we're even, but I think we are in the same. Like as far as like win rate and shit.
Now, and most of the time, whenever we play, I'm about 10 beers deep, so I'm more likely to blunder.
Yeah, right. But you don't often like make like I try not to, but it happens. But like you don't often make mistakes where it's like you dumbass,
Right. I did one time.
A few times, like you've done it, but I feel like
I blundered a queen early in a game and fought
that's
my
the
ass
worst.
off.
Yeah.
And I think it ended up being a close game, but still, it's like you can't really win after that.
Yeah.
Whenever you like hang a queen, it's like that's the worst feeling on earth.
Yeah. Yeah. No, definitely.
No, but what I try to do is I'm more willing to sacrifice a piece
Yeah.
hoping I'll put a piece
What
and
do you
say
prefer to sacrifice though?
it depends on what it gets me.
Like for me, it's like the horse.
Oh no, I'll throw bishops away for instead of the knight any day. So
The
the
only reason I
problem with
say
it,
that,
it depends because if the board looks like it's going to be open,
yeah,
the bishop gets a lot more movement.
right,
The problem is if you only have one, you can't win with one bishop or one knight because the king can always escape him unless
yeah.
there's something else. Because if you have your light
I
squared
just feel like they're
bishop,
good at trapping.
it can't attack anything on the dark square. Your
Right.
light squared bishop can never hit a dark square.
Right.
Your dark square bishop cannot never hit a light square.
Yeah, but the knights can.
The knights can.
Yeah.
Your most important pieces are your rooks and your queen.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
but
That's true. That's a good point.
and your pawns. So another thing. So I have a game going right now against a guy, and we're pretty even. I think we both have the exact same amount of pieces missing. He's starting to play more defensively, but I've noticed that his pawn structure. So another thing, whenever you get to late game, you got to look at pawn structure too. Do you have any promotable pawns? Right
Yeah.
now he does, and I don't. But I have enough pieces
I
to
don't
eliminate
even-
his
yeah.
pawns before they're a threat.
I usually
So-
don't even care about that, but like it's a good point.
Yeah, you got to pay attention to what you have. You
Normally-
don't want two pawns in front of each other. You know?
Yeah.
So-
That sucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I never pay attention to that. I'm like, I just don't want to lose any of my important guys. And
Yeah.
I'm like, pawns, I'll sacrifice. And then if you sacrifice the pawns, now you're open up to. Because there's a lot of times where you structure your pawns in a way that I'm like, I can't fucking get anywhere with my good guys,
Yeah.
my movable guys, because your pawns are all in the fucking way, you know?
We should play a game.
Yeah, we could. Um,
Yeah, we'll play one after the pod. We ain't got that much longer.
dude, I've been waiting to bring this up.
What is it?
It's not that good, but I don't. So like a little bit about myself, I guess, leading into this
This
topic.
is a sharing experience?
This is a sharing
You're about to
experience.
share. All right, good.
So like, you know, like I hang out with you because you like, all right, we have a good connection and shit like that. But you make me
Okay.
laugh. Making me laugh is important. You know, if you
I
don't
tickle you a lot.
if you don't make me if you don't make me laugh, like I probably are not your friend. You know,
Like, I don't make funny jokes, but I'll, like, pin Collin on the ground and tickle him.
Yeah,
He laughs.
and I'm just
That's
like,
what he likes.
I'm like, I love you. But you know, everybody loves laughing, right? But sometimes, like, this is like a whole philosophy with me. Is like I'm jealous of people, not the annoying people, not the people that laugh at everything.
Yeah.
That like, you know, and you're like,
Yeah.
you know, like me and you, we're funny guys, right? We're not that fucking funny. We're not comedians, and even
Right.
comedians.
A lot of comedians suck.
Like
Most comedians probably suck.
But even like the legends, like there's a few
Yeah.
legends I love watching them, but
Yeah.
I'm not dying the whole. Like if you make me,
Yeah.
if they make me laugh out loud more than once, I love them.
yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Because like you could tell me a funny joke and I'll like either chuckle or I'll smile real hard because like it's funny on the inside, but to make me like belly laugh or like whatever, I'm like deeply appreciative of. And I don't get that often. Like sometimes I wish I was in the middle. I feel like I'm on the farther side of being harder to laugh.
Yeah.
But like not the annoying people that laugh at fucking everything that you say the most generic shit and they're like dying or whatever. That's not fun.
Yeah.
But anyways, so I'm very grateful for like laughing hard experiences. Like, you know, like the shit's or even just a good chuckle.
Yeah.
But when I'm dying and I'm like not
Yeah.
making sound, that shit like it's random as fuck for me. But anyways, I was at Drew's house, Drew and Sadie's, and like it could be a comedian funniest joke ever, or it could be something as simple as this. But we're listening to music. Sadie said not to bring this up on the pod, but she was just being a girlfriend and be like, "Don't embarrass him." Drew wouldn't give a fuck.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude,
Yeah.
your sister tries to protect you from me so much.
Yeah.
Your mom does
If-
the same
if she
stuff. I'm
s-
like,
if
dude,
she
I'm
saw
going to
the
bring
way-
that up to Colin. Like, don't say that to
If
him. I'm
if
like,
they
dude,
heard the way you
like-
talk to me or like the messages you send me, they would be like, "Oh my God,
Yeah.
he's probably so sad."
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, Sadie was like, don't bring it up." And I was like, "No,
We're about to expose you,
Drew,
Drew.
you're about to get so embarrassed."
You've been poorly explained.
Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck. I guarantee it. But I haven't told him. So after this happened, I didn't tell him because I was like,
Okay.
I'm saving it for the pod.
Hell yeah.
And so, anyways, we're listening to music, right? And we're jamming like loud in the living room. She has a nice sound bar. We're playing Minecraft, jamming, and she's like showing me songs, and like just for like an hour straight, we're just jamming music. Like you can hear each other talk, but like someone goes in the bathroom, you're not hearing them piss, you're not whatever. You know, like they're in the other room. Like you only hear what's going on in the living room. Anyway, so we're jamming music, and she's like switching songs. She's like, "Oh, let me show you this one and whatever." And then she's going to switch a song, and she accidentally like either paused it or switched it. And so there was, for once in the whole hour we've been listening to music, there was like a 3 to 4 second pause of no music. As soon as she paused it, like the second or two after, Drew's taking a shit in the bathroom, and you just heard like an explosive fart shit. And I like, because of the timing, and like I love like
That's beautiful.
I love simple chaos.
Yeah.
And for some reason that was chaotic enough for me.
It's almost like the drop.
Yeah.
Of like a good song. Just,
Like the
just
intro, like the drop. Yeah.
you just hear it.
It was perfect.
Yes.
So she like like it was funny because she like paused it or switched it or something and was like, "Oh," did that like, "Oh shit, I fucked it up." Soon as she said, "Ooh," it was like something like that. Dude, because of the comedic timing and shit, I lost it. And I'm like, I started laughing out loud, and then like after like 10 seconds, I was just,
Yeah.
like I don't make sound when I'm laughing that hard. And dude, I was dying laughing. And then like she kept being like, "Shut up, shut up." The next song was already going. She's like, "Shut up," and I'm just. And she wouldn't hear me laughing, so she didn't know I was still laughing. And then she could see me in the corner of her eye, and she'd look. And
then you hear one of those, and you go in,
literally,
it starts over again.
Literally that. And then she would bust out laughing again, and then she's like, "Shut up, he's about to come out." And I'm like, dude, it was so fucking good. It was like the hardest laugh I've had in months over a shit fart.
Yeah.
But it was gold.
That's good stuff right there.
I'm like, and now like, back in the day, I don't know if I like laughed more or something like that, but when I would laugh hard, when you're like laughing real hard and you try to like, to calm it down, I don't do that anymore. Like if I'm laughing that hard, if people don't find it funny anymore, I'm still going.
Oh yeah.
For another 5 to 10 minutes, and then like I'm really good at like just.
If what's beautiful about those moments too is like, if somebody else is doing that too. A couple minutes you can stop, and then you just like look at each other, and it just cranks right back up, and you're back to fucking losing it.
Right. So yeah, like I'm really good at like reliving it, picture moment by moment, sound by sound, and so like it would go, and like we'd be, we're both just, and I'd be like, 5 minutes later, and then like Drew comes out the bathroom, he's like, "What's so funny? What were y'all laughing?" And I was like, "Nothing." Nothing. And we just like blew it off. And then like Drew would like go in the room for a second and go grab a drink, and I'd look at Sadie and be like, and just bust out laughing. It was great. So good. I've been saving that. I haven't told Drew about it just so I could fucking tell it on the pod.
Well, he knows now. Dude, you know what? Here's something pretty funny that I thought was pretty funny. On our terrible podcast that we released last week.
Yeah.
Look what your friend commented.
Where I was once lost, I am now found.
Yeah.
This podcast saved my life.
Yeah. That's
Who
your
is
buddy,
that?
Blake.
Oh, it's Blake. I was thinking that's that guy that this really exists.
No, that's not Top Nug.
Thanks, Blake. Dude, if he watched that,
yeah,
he's a fucking.
I imagine he just clicked it, sent that comment, and didn't.
There's no way he watched that.
There's no way you listened to that.
I don't shame him. I don't shame anybody for watching more than 15 seconds of that shit.
Yeah, no.
As soon as we said a word, it was like, ugh,
oh yeah.
what is this?
Look how much it dips. 0%.
Wait, how does someone go from 0 to 6? Like, who skipped?
I don't know. That might have been me trying to see if any part of it
Yeah, you're
sounded
you're
better.
the 6% that's bouncing around.
Yeah.
If anybody watched half of that,
Yeah, they're a trooper.
oh my
I
god.
don't think anybody did because a lot
There's
of
no
it was
way we have
0%.
fans like that right now.
No.
There's no fucking way.
Well,
Where are we at? We already had an hour?
yeah, we're at an hour, bro. It's time to call it.
Wait, did you already press it?
No, not yet.
You
Why?
pressed it. I heard you.
I was turning it back on. The button to turn off the camera.
Oh.
Why?
We're just doing an hour?
You got more?
I don't know.
Yeah, let's call it.
All
Save
right.
it for next time.
Alright.
Yeah.
Thank you
All right,
guys for
peeps.
watching.
We love
like,
y'all.
comment, subscribe.
I don't care what Collin says about y'all. Y'all are all right.
Y'all are alright.
Put this one at 100 views too. God damn it.
At least 50, you know?
Yeah,
That'd be
something.
cool. Get
Fuck.
half.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
All right.
Later, y'all.
Peace.
Love y'all.